6. We're at the 23rd hour, 53 minutes in. It is 11:53 p.m. And for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. Only peace, love, and good vibes is welcome in this time, space, and channel. And we are now live. God evening, beautiful people, beautiful souls. Okay. I am now going to quietly sit here and just tap in, okay, to the current time in your world, 11:53 p.m. Boy, oh boy. Mm-hmm. Oh boy. Yep, I see it clear as day. It's like, deal with what's at hand. Someone is trying to avoid with dealing with the current situation. They just don't want to face it, deal with it, look at the person, themselves. They just don't want to. It's like somebody is either wishing they could go back or wishing they could just, they can make the current situation just go away. But one thing they do not want to do is deal with the situation at hand. But you have to, because you are in the here and now. It's just what I'm getting. Mm-hmm. They're not going to like the process, but you have to trust it. It's what I'm picking up. You may not like the process, but you got to trust it. Woo. Yeah, somebody is not trying to deal with the current situation at hand. I'm going to tell you like this. Trying to force outcomes in situations and trying to make things go away, it's only going to make matters worse. Now, granted, I really don't know what this is about, but we are going to find out with the cards. Somebody needs to just be in the moment. Mm-hmm. Somebody needs to just stick to the moment and stop trying to fast forward the next best thing. Mm-hmm. By trying to make the situation go away, you're going to end up working harder. By trying to fast forward the situation, you're going to end up in a setback. Woo! Mm-hmm. Dealing with the situation at hand, even if it means you don't feel like it is the best thing to do, because you're not doing too much, you're not doing too little, you're not trying to force, you're not trying to take away. It's what's being called for at the moment. Oh, somebody's in a real messy situation. They don't want to deal with it. They don't want to deal with it. Let me find out somebody's trying to hide the current situation. Mm-hmm. Let me find out. Oh, yeah. Let's get the cards. Let's see what this is about. Who the hell's life am I about to read? Whose situation is this? Somebody is not. You know why? I feel like because somebody's not being truthful with this current situation. Yeah, and I feel like by having to deal with the situation at hand, it's boy, oh boy. It's requiring some truth. Woo! Somebody ain't trying to speak that truth, honey. Let's see what this is all about. Marriage. Boy, oh boy. Marriage. A married person, a married individual, a marriage, two people, a household. Ooh. Boy, oh boy. Somebody is not trying to deal with it. They don't want to come home. They don't want to look at their person. I don't want to look at you today. I don't want to face you. I don't want to have to pretend in the bedroom no more. I don't want to cuddle. I don't want to look at you. I don't want to feel like I have to act like I care. It's just too much. It's too much. This is about marriage. Let's see what's going on. Woo. Look at that. Look at that. Look, didn't I just say somebody is not emotionally invested in this marriage anymore? They want out. The rings, the death, the lovers, the bedroom. We're still going. Gemini energy. Scorpio. Struggling family. Aries. A witch. A child. The sun. And Leo. My God, my God. I'm just going to sit here and just read. Let me just see what's before me before I can break it all down to you. So there's a man, a married man, who would rather maybe watch TV. He comes home from work. Spouse is waiting in the bedroom with something nice on, trying to set the mood. He comes home and he says, look, I had a rough day. I'm tired. I just want to go in my man cave. I just want to go sit down and chill, watch me a good movie, watch a game or two. I don't know. But I'm also getting to, since this is a grown folk adult read, right? It's not made for kids. A man would rather watch porn is what I'm getting. Instead of going to actually get some from the wife, he would rather watch porn is what I'm getting. Don't hate the messenger. All right, I'm just here to read and convey the message. That's it. Don't come for me today. Don't come for me tonight is what I'm trying to say to you. So, A man would rather go in his man cave, watch the game, a movie, a show, maybe some porn a little bit. Or maybe he just wants to be alone and maybe fantasize about someone else. Because I do see that. I do see that. I see that a man could possibly even be choosing to want to be alone instead of going in there with the spouse in the bedroom because he has someone else on his mind. And so he would rather go into solitude to indulge in a little bit of self-pleasure and escapism, thinking about someone else. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. You know, the sad part, see, because this here message is a hard, cold message. It's one of those messages that many people don't want to hear because it comes cold. And maybe that's exactly how a man feels. He's cold on the inside. There are no warm sentiments or feelings, and he's just not really, like I said, emotionally invested. He's pretending. He's, boy, oh boy, he's running out. He's running out of energy. He just doesn't have the energy anymore to pretend. So I'm getting a man fantasizes about somebody else. Mm-hmm. And he could very well have it all right now. Financially speaking, he could have the house, the home, you know what I mean? The dog, right? The nice car. But the person who he's thinking of may not have as much. But it doesn't take away from his desire for that other person. It's almost as if in his mind he's actually considering or thinking about the possibility or wondering what life would be like to let everything go, all the materials and the fake love, to go live a low-key humble life with someone else who he really loves, not having much, but you got love though. Woo! You see the struggling family in alignment with the sun? But who this man is with the person that he loves though. Ooh. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's what I see. This man, okay, would do anything for this other female. It's like maybe he feels like he can't do as much right now because he has to, I guess, finish playing this role, right? It's like being an actor in the movie, and you've already been paid to be the act in the movie. So it's like you can't quit now. You got to finish the whole entire movie down to the end if you want to keep that money. So let an emergency situation happen with this other person that they're actually in love with. And I promise you right now, they will drop the grocery bags. They will drop the grocery bags at the door and run to rescue the person they are in love with. Is what I see here, y'all. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Quick, too. Real quick. This person wants out. And I feel like this person, this man is trying to figure out a way to get out. How do you have the death? Look at the death altar. Scorpio energy, death. We have a child. Look at the child right here. We have a witch. Look at the witch. Ooh, this a pissed off witch too. This a mean witch. This a mad witch. You see the witch. Let me zoom in on her. Yeah, she pissed. She sits in Sagittarius' energy in alignment with Gemini and the ring, Michael. Give me the ring. Yep. I keep hearing, I wanna be free. What's that song? Is it Earth, Wind, and Fire? Or am I thinking about a whole different song? I feel like there's two songs trying to combine into one, and I'm mixing them right now in my head. I don't know what the hell's going on. But let's try to close this picture out and see what the hell's going on here. Stairway to heaven. Woo! Somebody is like, damn. Okay. So I said my vows and my I do's and all of that, exchange rings, and now I'm supposed to just sit here and just wait for forever to get up out of this situation right here. I'm supposed to just wait for how long does forever take before I can actually walk out of this here marriage is how somebody feel. I gotta just, okay, so I'm supposed to just take each step up that road, up that ladder on the stairway to heaven? Like, really? Somebody is saying, nah, I can't do it, B. I can't do it. No, I'm not going to be able to do it. Let me find out. Somebody feels like that. So we got the stalker man. And we got the happy family. Look at how that look right there. A man is about tired of pretending like all is well. He's tired of picture perfect selfies and social media posts, you know, for likes and comments. Somebody is tired. Yeah. We have scriptures. We have It's Only a Matter of Time. It's only a matter of time. Look at the bully. Bully energy. Look at that. Yeah. Boy, oh boy. Then we have... Wow. Hold on. Before we move on, there's going to be an argument. There's going to be an argument. Somebody might get hemmed up. I feel like somebody is trying to force the other. Love me. Spend time with me. Be there for me. Look at me. Tell me you love me. Love me, please. Be nice to me. Smile. Don't embarrass me in front of people. Act like you care. I feel like that's going to piss somebody off so hard that they're going to mess around and hem somebody up against the wall and say, look, I'm not going to be able to do it. Let me find out. It's what I see here. So now we got that sad man. He feels some type of way. Woo! Let me ask y'all a question, man. Okay, women, listen, females, feminines. Okay, those of you who consider yourselves to be witches, sorceresses, practitioners, or whatever you want to, okay, you manifest, get it. Okay, I get it. But what I'm trying to say is this. How do you feel? How do you feel at the end of the day when you have to come home and come home to a man like this? Wow. I just got an energy. As soon as I asked the question, I got this energy of a laughing witch. Ooh. The kind of witch that actually likes to see the man suffer. So some of y'all, you don't care. Some of you feel like, yeah, I know he got a little crush over there on that. I know about his little crush on that girl over there, the little female over there. I know about his little high school crush. But you know what? I'm a witchy craft all of that away. Wait till I'm done with him. He ain't gonna think about her no more, is how some of y'all are thinking. But in all reality, let's get real. Are you getting more of a kick out of your manifesting powers of what you think you can do? Or shouldn't you feel some type of way at the fact that at the end of the day, he just really doesn't love you? I'm not trying to, listen, man, I ain't trying to come for y'all tonight. I promise y'all, okay? I'm not trying to come for y'all tonight. What I don't like is evil witches coming for me. But if you's a manifesting witch and you call yourself something else, light worker, whatever kind of worker, and you just manifest for you and it ain't about nobody else, you ain't trying to tear nobody down and all of that, you know what I'm saying? Listen, man, by all means do you, okay? I'm not here to judge, but what I'm trying to tell you here is that, because see, I've done my research when it comes down to magic and how people do and what they, how it works a little bit. So a black magic kind of love begets pain and karma and destruction in the end. Because it's not a love that naturally comes from God. You see what I'm saying? So if you got to witchcraft your way into making a man love you, are you not a bit worried that in the end it's all going to crumble and things are going to go back to God's way of things according to his will and not your own? Woo! You know what, y'all? Wouldn't it be wise to maybe use your little magic and powers to attract the one who is meant for you without delay? I don't know if you can do that. You're going to have to consult with God or whoever you consult with for that. But wouldn't it be wise to maybe just pray for the one and only who's really meant for you? Oh, I see. Some of y'all are saying, well, I already met that person and that person is over there with a whole karmic and they over there. Well, listen, man, that's beyond me. Like I said, if you've already met your one and your person is with somebody else, maybe you need to pray. Okay, let go of your current situation, trying to black magic your way into people's lives and hearts. And maybe you need to just free yourself in order to position yourself to receive that kind of love that is for you. Think about it. Your person is with somebody else, and that's why you became a witch, so you could try to manifest somebody else for you. What you're doing is you're further keeping you and the one that's meant for you apart. If they're in the wrong situation, but then you put yourself in a whole other wrong situation, then it makes it more of an impossibility for y'all to be together. But if you free yourself from the constraints and restraints of the devil, the stronghold you're in right now, then maybe you will be in a position where maybe God will kind of loosen your person over there, since you want to go right with it, and then now y'all could be together. Listen, I'm just, hey man, I'm just a messenger. But why would you want to come home to somebody that look like this about you? Ain't this a turn off? I would hate to have to come home and this is how my man look and feel about me. Listen, you know what? I would do that man a favor. I would sit there and say, you know what? Set yourself free. Because it would hurt me to know that at the end of the day, when I go home, my man is not one bit enthused about my arrival. He's been dreading the clock because after 5 p.m. your ass get home, it's like, damn, that's how he feels about you. And so you go in there and you do your black magic to change all of that, but it's not natural. It's not natural. So my husband, this is my husband energy. Some of y'all are being called to set that man free. Because you know damn well your heart ain't there anyway. Your heart is with somebody else. And if it's not with somebody else, if you haven't already met your person, then maybe your ass will if you set this man free. It's not that he can't set himself free. It's just that dealing with the aftermath of you and trying to walk away, it's damn near impossible. It's almost as if he feels like, yo, I might as well just stay here if I'm going to go through more drama walking away. I don't love her while I'm here. I'm not going to love her when I leave. But damn, if I got to deal with the drama after I walk away and trying to pursue my real love and then her ass come back around, with the drama, with the games, with the witchcraft, with stalking. It's like, come on, man. A man is saying, listen, man, you can have it all, man. I just want my life back. I just want my due diligent happy, man. You can have the house, what you want. But there is a woman who feels some type of way. This situation is going to take some emotional maturity. Just because somebody breaks up with you, it doesn't mean it's the end of the world, number one. It doesn't mean that you're worthless, number two. And it doesn't mean that it's a call for you to be hard on yourself. It's not a call for depression. It's not a call for maybe if I better myself, you'll love me. No, it's just that naturally speaking, spiritually speaking, and the way God made it so, y'all just ain't meant for each other. You ever think about that? You're just not meant for each other, man. Why force outcomes and situations just to stand somewhere still in a photo and say, we did that? No, you didn't. You did that. You took a photo and stood there with a fake smile and took the picture. Somebody's saying, I never want to be there. And somebody's comeback is, well, if you didn't want to be there, why did you say I do? That's where the mistake takes place. Someone is willing to say, look, man, my bad. I'm sorry if I've wasted your time. I'm sorry if this is going to make you look bad or whatever you got to deal with after the fact. But look, my heart ain't in it and I made a mistake. Okay. Somebody is saying, nope, I ain't going to let you go. We close out with the world. Well, we haven't really closed out yet, but we have a man sad depressed, miserable, on the low in the world. And he wants to be somewhere else. He wants to be set free. A man is saying, let me go. I'm going to tell you like this. For this man right here, it's going to get real ugly. Woo! Didn't I tell you that in the time reading? Somebody does not want to deal with the here and now. They do not want to face the now. But you got to deal with it. If you want to be set free, you're going to have to go in there and face this person head on with some truth. And like I said, let the emotional maturity lead during conversation. Don't yell. Don't hem nobody up. Don't disrespect. Don't use profanity. Sit there and, hey, maybe y'all should go out somewhere in the public. Go to a park on a nice sunny day. Go to a park on a nice sunny day. And state your case, man, dear masculine. That way this woman can't come for you, put her paws on you. If she causes a scene, guess what? She will cause a scene while you remain leveled and calm, so that people can see why your ass is breaking up with her in the first place, because she's crazy. And she doesn't know how to reason with you. She doesn't know how to argue fairly, have healthy disagreements where they result in growth. This kind of woman right here turns to evil to get her way. And so now that we're about to close this picture out, dear collective, this man walks away. He's done. You can't do it no more. I'm also picking up the wife, the woman, his spouse and partner. She's the witch. He's not about that life. He's not about being controlled. Relationships are not about ownership, and they're not about control. They're about equal giving and taking. It's about facing your person with your heart first and being honest, regardless of how hurtful a truth may be. Okay. Somebody is being held hostage in their marriage, and it's a man. You should want to pursue the kind of relationship where you see how happy your person is when you get home. They've been waiting for you. They talk about you, and it's all good things. You don't have to ask, nor beg, nor pressure your person to tell you I love you, to want to cuddle at night, to even care, nor to pay attention to you and notice the little things. When you got to pressure a person to do all of that right there, they don't love you. And you're wasting your time and energy. Okay. Oh boy. My God, my God. Anything else you want to tell me about this man, Father God? Sagittarius. He could be a Sagittarius. He could be a Sagittarius, and this is his current energy, or he's just pissed off. Or he's just pissed off, man. This is what it is at home. The backstabbers. Anything else you want to tell me about this man? He rather be alone and think about who he want to think about. Okay? He just wants to be alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Let me find out, Michael. Okay? He just wants to be left alone. Anything else you want to tell me about the spouse, the wife? T. She just be serving them. Anything else that you need? I get it. You know, us women, we grow up taking advice from other women and people, places, and things, and way to a man's heart is through his stomach. So you sitting up here trying to entice him and regain the love back through a plate. You think that serving him is gonna make you love, is gonna make him love you, but it's not the plate, B. It's not the plate, it's not the tea, it's not how nice you fix the table, it's not what you cook, even if it's his favorite. It's not, it's you. It's you, it's y'all, it's the marriage, it's the lie. These are hard, cold truths that people don't want to face. But wouldn't you rather just swallow a hard, cold pill? Than to, take the hard, cold pill. At least it can digest, and you can swallow it and digest it in one moment, in a day. You want this person to sugarcoat things and continue to pretend and lie to you? That's going to take a whole lifetime. And when you turn back around, one day you're going to realize he's wasted your time when you could have went out there and got you some actual love. See, what you're going through right now is your ego tripping. You want things to look perfect. Everything has to be picture perfect. And you think that by this person walking away or by y'all getting a divorce, it's going to make you look bad or make you look like the kind of woman who can't keep her man. Scratch whatever it is that they gonna say. See, those are the haters. It's like a bad song on the radio. You can always change the station. You don't have to listen to them. You don't have to. You just don't have to. But what you have to do, what this reading is calling somebody to do, is face the reality in truth. Not through no witchcraft candle, not through no spell book, lotion, or potion. Face the truth, the organic kind. Without all the additives and preservatives. Face the truth. And the truth is that you will be all right. You're going to be okay having set yourself free. You're going to be just fine. Who got that much energy to pretend all day long? To put up a front, put on you jump right into the role when they come in the room, huh? Who got that much energy though? For then to someday you run out of that energy years and years and years and years later, for then one day to say, I've wasted my time. Who you gonna blame, yourself, or are you going to blame them? Because they've been wanting to leave. It's your witchy ass that just don't want to let go. Blow out the candles. Blow out them candles and face some truth. You want some real love? You got to set yourself free first. You're going to have to face that truth. You're going to have to learn how to let go. See, this is what they don't teach us when we're young, when we're little. Okay, we're taught to put on this hard, cold shell so that we're not visibly vulnerable, or so that people don't know that we're going through a little weak moment. Because should we display that, here come the goons and the wolves coming for you, the bullies and whatnot. But nobody really teaches you at a young age how to let go with grace. Holding your head high. Nobody teaches us how to lose. You got to learn how to lose first before you can learn how to win and be humble. How do you fall? If you're going to fall in front of a whole audience of haters, learn how to get your ass up and don't cry. And dust yourself off. And try it again. Whatever that is. You got to learn how to fall properly. With grace. With some dignity, some self-respect, and some strength. Before you can actually learn to win. Because when you win, you can't just learn how to win without learning how to fall and then getting yourself back up. Because if you do that, if you just win, you're going to be this whole person who, oh, I'm a boss. You're going to be arrogant with your win. Nobody likes an arrogant person. Nobody likes a know-it-all. Learn how to lose first. Without feeling no types of way. And even if you do, go through the motions without getting high and drunk and falling into this whole downward spiral of woe is me. Pick yourself back up. That way, when your ass win, you remember how far and what you had to go through to get to that place of championship. So that you can stand there tall and strong without looking at somebody like you're better than them. No, it's just that you earned your win. People don't know how to lose. Just because you about to go through this little divorce right here, or whatever this is about, doesn't mean that you can't satisfy your man, or you don't know how to keep him, or you can't cook, or you wasn't handling your business. Scratch what people are saying. It's about the truth. The reason why you two are getting in the divorce is because of the truth and the matters of the fact, which remain. Y'all are both out here like two backstabbers. You don't love each other. It's fake. It's phony. You're tired of having to go into a role. It doesn't flow naturally like water. And so if somebody asks you why the hell y'all get a divorce and you got time to explain, maybe you don't feel like going into mind your business. Maybe you do want to talk about it. Then you can be honest about it. Hey, man, we both made a mistake at the altar. We just weren't right for each other. We didn't know what love was, and it is what it is. It is what it is. Take a loss with some chest, okay? Take a loss with some chest. Deal with your little loss and your little pain. It is what it is, okay? But you gonna heal. You gonna heal. Yeah. Look what comes after the pain. A sunny day with some purpose. Look at the artist. You gonna find your purpose, honey. Whew. What comes after that? A divine feminine. So you go from the karmic wife to being a woman who's healed, to being a woman with purpose, to then being a divine feminine. It steps to this. It steps to this. Okay? Quit playing. Go through the motions. Anything else about this witch? This woman who can't let go. Messages. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Listen. I didn't come here to do a long ass read. I just came here to get straight to the point. You gotta go through the motions. And this is about that same rose that other lady, the other girl on the card was holding up towards her chest. Take a loss with some chest. And look at yourself in the mirror. Okay? Nobody taught you how to be strong for yourself. So you had to, turn to other means and methods, such as witchcraft, black magic, to try to get you a little bit of power. But what are you saying? What you're saying is that without that black magic stuff, you're powerless. So you mean to tell me that in order for you to feel powerful, you got to go buy you some witchcraft equipment? So you mean to tell me that you're completely powerless without that stuff? You see how you're speaking down to yourself without actually saying it? It's in your action. What's the outcome of this whole situation? Somebody walks out the door. Money is the outcome. A man is saying, what you want? I'll leave you the house. I'll pay you alimony and child support if need be. I just want my life back, B. I can't take this no more. This is a twofold message. It's also telling me that there's a woman, one of y'all, you're going to find your purpose. You're going to find your life's purpose after you walk out of this here situation, okay? But somebody walking up out this door, okay? Word oracle for the masculine. You will conceive and give birth to a son. Here it is. Here's the son. Somebody's going to have a baby. Somebody's going to have a child. Yeah, out of this whole situation. You may have a child with the right person. What's the word oracle for the feminine side of things? Woo! The whole deck fell. Jesus Christ. This one says, Luke 2:48, your father and I have been anxiously searching for you. You got people looking for you. Feminine energy, or maybe this just means that, God is calling you. Maybe this just means that you need to child, listen. Let me get these cards up off the floor. Maybe this just means you got some soul searching to do. Yes, you do, honey. Because for some reason you think that your life's purpose is to be with this man and pretend. Newsflash, it's not. You're going to snap out of it someday, years and many, many, many years later, only to realize you've been wasting your natural born life and time. Because you see it. You see the actions. You see how this man is all the time about you. This ain't love. This is why me. This is dread. I don't want to be here, man. Leave me alone. Okay? So that being said, listen, y'all, entertainment purposes only. Okay? You already know how we do. Okay. Kimberly sent me $1.99. Shout out to you. Everybody, please show some love to Kimberly. MC4. Okay. Daughter of Zion is in the building. Real talk is what she said. Yep. Show some love, y'all. But listen, entertainment purposes only. Peace, love, all things beautiful. Take what resonated with you, leave the rest. Mina Means here once again. I'm out. 1.